What is going on? It is Saturday. Got in here a little bit later than usual. How are you guys doing? Come on in. Come on in. This is your boy Bernard S with Facts and the Uncomfortable Truth, doing something a little bit different today. We got the old school tie that we have made into a bow tie, navy blue, the earth tone colors, and the navy blue shirt. For those that are wondering, we're gonna get this music right and turn it down just a litl bit. And hope you guys come on in here. Hope you had a great weekend so far. And guys, come on in here. We are here. We are here. As you guys saw, what the thumbnail said, the power, the power of a woman. Something that needs to be talked about. And I kind of aimed it at, hey, y'all might be surprised where I go with this, but we are here. We are here. So everybody go ahead and jump off. We are here. We are here. And I hope y'all are ready for something good because we're about to make this happen. And, you know, this is what we do around here. Um, and we have fun around here. We learn things from each other. So, I know Saturday is a beautiful day over here where I'm at. It is like ridiculously beautiful. So, good morning, everybody. Please enjoy the weather. Get out with your family. You know, um, I'm not going to promote nothing less as beautiful as it is today. So, I want you guys to get out there and let's do that. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. If I have not said it already, you know. And, for those that are watching, for those that might not be in the chat, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. My man, the world class that started out, when you guys get a chance, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If this is something worth you having, if this is something worth you listening to while you are driving, wiping the crumbs from your mouth while you eat, or while you're with your grandmother or your family or parents, this is what this is about. So, to give you guys a what we're going to talk about is, we're not here to dog women today. We're simply just here to help others, or as you can see, weak men understand the place of a woman. See, a strong man, we know the place of a real woman and the power of a woman. There's good and bad. So we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, but we're going to always end with the good. Okay, Savannah, how you doing? When you say how you know I was eating, core facts, what's going on, brother? I will see you later on smoking cigars. My digital daughter is in the house, guys. Savannah, Aria, and Aria, and I'm probably saying your name wrong, but sis, I got to get you straight too. Um, you want core facts? I'm gonna have to make you guys some. There's Jenny. There's Jenny, y'all. There's the one. Hey, Jenny. I don't know if you can do it, but between Savannah and core facts, they need a wrench. So you might have to tell me how to do that in the background or something. Or I might have to come back and do it. But y'all two are getting a wrench. I'm just saying. Y'all gonna do a little bit of work while y'all here. That's what the wrench is for. So, enjoying you guys already. So, this is what we're doing today. Um, this is what we're going to talk about: the power of a woman. A lot of people need to understand this. A lot of weak men need to understand this. Do not get it twisted. See, the weak man will talk about a woman they don't understand or they could never get. It's because you don't understand the power of them. First of all, let's get this part straight. You came through them. Second of all, you long for them, or else you would not be making all these videos sounding all mad. Just saying. So, for those that are watching, welcome, welcome. It is a beautiful Saturday here. Um, we are doing our thing here. It is great. and I'm excited about what we're talking about today because I'm going at a different angle, more of an angle more than what people would know or think. So I want y'all to sit back, relax, get your favorite beverage, take a deep breath, and let's do what we do here. We show love to each other here. And thank you, Savannah. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, thank you. It's something that needs to be talked about. Now, let's not get it twisted up like a bad cornrow. Jedi Mike, what's going on, brother? Let's not get it twisted up like a bad cornrow. I am on my channel, my platform, and let women handle women. But I'm really talking to the weak man or men, or supposed to be men, or grown-up infants that don't understand women, and all you're doing is complaining. You accept what you want to accept from a woman or from a woman in general. Okay? So you have to understand a lot of their attributes and what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. Because and I'm going to get into a little bit of the power they have to where they can destroy you with certain things, divorce, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Listen, before you do anything in life, young men, listen to me. Research. Look, first of all, let me start off right. Let me apologize. Not really apologize. I came on at 12:30 today because I went to go see my, grandson attempt to play soccer. We gonna say that word attempt. Oh my God. Somebody help me. Oh, somebody help me. He was just not kicking the ball. Like, guys, my son was doing more work, like just trying to all the parents out there trying to push the 3-year-olds out there like kick. The smallest girl out there was a soccer star. Oh my God, she was killing it on my son's team, on my grandson's team. But anyway, and the reason why I did that, my son, let me watch this, man. Watch this. Here's a nugget. My son texted me last night. I was like, oh man. So I was like, oh man, wow. You know what? I'm gonna move this platform up, this show up to 12:30. You know why? Because I cannot get up here and talk about family, and I'm giving mine up and giving up precious moments for YouTube. Because as people can see, people are still watching. I still have support here. This is what it's all about. Salute to you, Wally. How you doing, brother? And so I had to go out there. I had a ball. His grandmother was out there, my son's mother, his aunt, my brother, my son's sister. So I took a picture with her and his mother. So he's so busy looking at his grandparents and everybody with his family, he's not even kicking the ball. Like, really, dude? Like, really? But what I will say, the power of a woman, speaking of that, was a lot of women out there without men. And even with me and my son being out there, we were still outnumbered with just his mom, his sister, and his fiance. Like, we were still outnumbered, just us two there. So, but it's the power of a woman. And that balance is perfect when it works right. Okay. So I really don't apologize, but I apologize. But, hey, family first. I preach that to everybody on YouTube. I'm going to preach this to all the content creators. Jenny Morena, she's pretty much a content creator. She's very powerful in the background. Very powerful. Sister helped me out with my math last week. Brother doing good now. She is like a math genius. You have my my digital daughter up here, Savannah. And you have my brother up here, Corfax. You have the World Class up here. You guys know with him, his son is always right beside him. So look, family first. So I didn't mind coming up here too late for some, but you know what? I saw that Suzette wasn't coming on as far as I know. If she is, y'all just watch both of us at the same time, because I'm always promote her. And Gail at Night and whoever else. Gail at Night, Black Man Unfiltered. Everybody was on at the same time last night. I'm like in between two and watching Love and Thunder with my wife, Marvel, right? So, but anyway, like I said, we're doing something a little bit different today. coming at it from a man's point of view and not having no hate and spitting all, spewing all these bad things about women, but yet you want to be with them. That doesn't make sense to me. This is still somewhat my monologue. That does not make sense to me. Oh, you should go here and get a woman. Like, you can't, you mean to tell me out of all the millions of women that are here, you can't find one? Just one. Just one. So, all the men that I hang with, we realize how important women are in our life, right? The men I hang with, Corfax, Bit Might Drop, The World Class, BMU, Hink, Mandrill. I can go on and on and on calling names. We know our women or wives, whatever the situation may be, their strong points and what they do for us. And all of us agree that in a lot of situations, they are our calm in the storm. We only deal with women that need to be dealt with, but most of the time, the guys I roll with, we don't even try to, we don't even, the word try is not in there. We don't go there. So, yeah, thanks, Jenny. Yes, I did earn them. Woo, be writing all them problems out. But anyway, so, guys, listen. We got to change this narrative. I'm not going to hang around a bunch of whiny men talking about there's no women out there. That's a bold-faced lie. Right? Bold-faced lie. Okay? Bold-faced lie. We got to get out of that. We got to change that narrative. We got to change the game on that. But happy Saturday. Beautiful Saturday to you guys. It is beautiful outside. Ridiculously beautiful. So I'm not trying to hold you guys too long. Vaughn Bryant, how you doing, brother? And, like I said, we need to change this narrative about there's no women out here. You understand? You need to understand the power of a woman on the good and bad. Do what does you, men. This is for men and young men. Like I said, we don't do no cussing over here. I can easily cuss. You might hear me go off over on Noble's channel or BMU's channel or What We Know podcast. But when I do cuss, it's tactfully. Yes, I do it tactfully. There's a reason for it because I'm making a point. But I aspire to bring everybody to a space where everybody can just come and relax and chill, take a breather. Like I say, take a deep breath with me, guys. Breathe. This is what this channel is all about. It's about showing each other love in the chat. Like I said, what we say, Jenny, what we say in my regulars, we don't do beef over here. I'm a vegan anyway. You take your beef and you take that to your channel. We don't do beef over here. If you got a problem with somebody, there's IG, or you can find a way to get in contact with them. You don't have to put all that out in YouTube space. Your children, your grandchildren, your relatives, your mom, your dad, you're still representing them. So we're going to get into this thing. All right? So people need to understand the power of a woman. That's right, Jenny. I'm vegan. We don't do no beef over here. We don't want no beef. We don't do no beef. Just saying. So we're going to get into this thing. The power of a woman. I know we've been taught certain things. We've seen certain things, and certain men feel certain ways depending on the situation or the interaction they have had with a woman in their life, young or old, brother, sister or aunt, mother, which leads me to my first point. Watch this. The woman is the first teacher, not the father, the woman. That is very, very important. She's the first teacher. She even teaches a baby, and a baby knows even if he or she is not wanted at birth, because of the connection, she's the first teacher. It is not a game for those women. I will say, from a man's point of view, it's not a good idea just to have a child so you won't feel alone. You're the first teacher, especially if it's a little girl and you're growing up telling her, well, I needed you in my life. You were put here just for me. No, she wasn't. Or no, he wasn't. You're the first teacher. What you teach these children from infancy and before, when they're in the water inside of your belly, okay? They hear everything and feel everything and eat everything you eat, psychologically and physically. Hands down, the woman is the first teacher. Now, with both of my kids, with both mothers, I would lay on the stomach and literally talk to them or read to them. They knew my voice before they came into this world. Matter of fact, my son's mother, he's the oldest, I held him before she did. It was like a different type of baptism. He knew his dad had him from day one. Even if I had died back then, his mother would have been able to tell him that your daddy held you before I did. Yes, I had you for 9 months, but physically, your father had you first. But still, the woman is the first teacher for children. One of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies, The Crow, Brandon Lee. He takes a lady and puts her in the mirror and squeezes the morphine out of her. I was going to put the video up. It's kind of graphic because I'm a dark person too. But he takes her and he squeezes. You see the drugs coming out of her arm because he's squeezing it. And he whispers, he goes, look at me. He goes, mother is the name for God on the mother's lips and hearts of all children. While he's just squeezing the drugs out of her system. Love that. Mother is the name for God on the mother lips and hearts of all children. You guys are the first teacher all day long. It's very important of that basis. Now, I'm going to take that off for a reason. Man, watch this. You do play a part too. You do play a part too. So before we get into that, for those that are just coming in, thank you for watching the show today with Facts and the Uncomfortable Truth with your man, Bernard S. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday or whatever time you're watching this Sunday during the week. Thank you for coming by. And as you can see, the name of the show is The Power of a Woman. All day long. Okay? So, here's the thing. Men, you do have a job too. Because some of us raise the women to be. So even if the mother is spewing certain things, we have to learn how to balance that and not get into it with the mother. But you are also raising young daughters. But the first teacher is the woman. She's the first teacher. Peace to you, brother. Marcus GVMC, how you doing, brother? Over here showing some love, showing love back to everybody in the chat. But like I said, man, we have our part too. Yes, women are the first teachers, but we are raising some of the first teachers. Let's not get that twisted. I'm not letting you guys off the hook. There's countless stories of men that are raising daughters by themselves and they won't even date nobody until the last daughter is going to graduate. There's tons of stories I've heard like that. but they understand they're not gonna see different women or a woman that's not their mother in the house. That man understands that. So men, we have a part too to play. It's not just about women, but I'm gonna still show you the power of the woman, of a woman. We all know that women are for nurturing. She's a nurturer. We get it. I balance that very well in my house. My grandsons come over. My wife is Mother Teresa, and I'm James Evans. To a certain extent, I'm not. My hand's too big. You be popping my grandson. Y'all see, I got some big basketball hands, like my dad. But literally, my wife is Mother Teresa. I'm James. But it's perfect balance because I still have a soft side. Let's not get it twisted up. You laughing at me, Savannah? I'm serious. I'll be like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Why are you yelling at him? Why are you talking in a calm voice? He's about to pull the pan down or something." No, he just grabbed a magnet off the stove and he's playing with, or off the refrigerator. He's playing with. I'm like, he gonna lose a magnet. He gonna drop the magnet, and the dog gonna play with them. So women are nurturers all day long. That's what they do, man. But when it comes to our daughters, we punks. I'm not gonna use no other word. I use another word. I ain't gonna use the word punk. Man. Yeah, my daughter's mother used to get into it. She's like, "You never spank her," and I'm never gonna spank her. That's your job. You gonna always be the bad guy. That's my daughter. But I love my daughter because I was able to give her balance of how I think as a man, from a man's point of view, and the balance worked perfect in my household. Or when I would go get my kids, and that's very much we do play a part too. So women, the power that you have is in that aspect of being a nurturer. Part of it is, even if you're not with the father. And let me quote this. If the father is worth the child being around. I'm not talking about the dude that is smoking weed and your child come back smelling like he been at a Bob Marley concert. I understand, I get it. Wealth Talk Productions, how you doing from the other side? How you doing? So, listen. Y'all have the power. You guys, women have the power to make or break a man when it comes to children. When you guys are not together as a couple. That's a very powerful thing right there. I've seen and heard men end themselves because they can't see their kids. So women, young women, get past your feelings between you and that man. And if he's halfway decent, give him a shot. Don't try to hit him in the pocket, because here's another thing. Even though you guys are nurturers, here's another thing going into my dialogue of it, right? Check it out. Y'all are decision makers. Decision maker. That's what y'all are. Women are the water of the house. Every time I look up, I hear something going in my house. My wife is cleaning something up. You hear something moving. She about 5'2", but she always just boom. You just hear something. Or if she's quiet, she's asleep, or she might be on the laptop or playing, Candy Crush or something, right? But women, say DJ Feelings in the building. So it's prime example, my favorite example, decision maker. Women are decision makers. What happened in the movie 300 when the guy said something disrespectful? Before Leonidas made that move, what did he do? He turned around and looked at his queen and said, "What do you want me to do?" He just turned around and all she did was nod. And he said, "We are Sparta." Kicked him right in the wheel. right down the hole. But first, he looked at his queen, decision maker. Looked right at her like she was like, she just nodded. They didn't even speak. I'm just saying, honey love, you, Savannah and Corfax, y'all, yeah, between y'all getting a wrench. So I just gotta no, but between the world class and Jenny, they're gonna help me get y'all one. But look, let me tell you something. Back to that decision maker. You can talk all the junk you want as a man, even me. It goes to a certain extent to where my wife, more so, my wife will let me run it because it's a pretty good deal, guys. We're supposed to be the head of the house, so anything that goes wrong, she can just look at you and be like, "Okay, well, you the man of the house." She might not dog you, but she gonna be like, she had that look in her face. Fix it, fix it. Hello, hello, Princessa. Hope I said that right. Princessa. I think I said that right. Forgive me if I didn't. Original. So, how are you doing? Um, so listen, y'all need to understand women are the decision makers in a lot of situations. Number one. Number two, watch this. Let's go deeper. I can say this and not get in trouble. But I've had it with my son's mother in front of me. We didn't go to court. She picked up the phone, called Division of Child Support. Within 10 minutes, she took me off of it over the phone. Decision maker. They asked her twice, "Are you sure?" She goes, "Yes, I'm sure. I'll just let you know further notice." We didn't even go to court. That's the power of a woman. Yes, they can literally call divisional child support, at least in Virginia, the Commonwealth, and not even go to court and take you off of child support or put you on it. I want to reinstate it. Okay. Either or, the power of a woman. So I'm not using that word. You weak men that talk about this, you need to have a little bit of class and grow up. Grow up. Because my daughter, my uh my daughter in the chat, Savannah, and my real daughter, my niece, my cousin Honey, who's up here, Honey Love, Jenny Moreno, the world class. Pretty much everybody in this chat is like my family, you know. So listen, y'all need to pull up. Because the women that are in this chat and that are watching, they don't play. They're going to either make you be a man or you're going to get to stepping, like Martin say, get to stepping. Okay? They're decision makers, whether we like it or not, man. A real woman knows her place, and we know our place. But how you expect her to treat you like a man and you don't even know how to act like a man? How about them apples? I told you this thing was going to go a little bit different than what y'all thought. OG Patrice, salute to you, sister. Another sister. She knows what a man is. I'm telling everybody in my chat, look, let me tell you guys something. You're not going to sit up here, and I'm going to tell you, the women in this chat, the women in this chat, they don't get upset about the so-called manosphere talking about other women because it does not apply to them. From OG Patrice all the way down to Savannah. How about that? It doesn't offend them. That's why you don't see most of my ladies up here or my digital daughter up here, Savannah. You don't see them up here doing all that. They know who they are. They're decision makers. Look, decision makers. That's what they are. All day. Do not get it twisted like a bad cornrow. Yeah, I said it. Okay? And getting back to men, you getting in your feelings and your emotions. And I don't have to do it because I have the world class here. Okay? So The next one's going to be kind of tough, and the world class is going to do his thing because I'm going to ask him to do it. That's right, Savannah. Only hit dogs holler. Thank you. So, here's the thing. Man, you look, you're wasting your breath and time trying to get something that you'll never get because you don't deserve to have it. You have to work for it. Now, the foundation of your mother raising you, on how some of us got raised by our mothers, is detrimental for a lot of men. Therefore, you grow up angry at all women. When you see a lot of these killer shows and you talk to the killer, when they go all the way back to the trauma, it was their mother that beat them with whips and stuff, across the board. I watched numerous shows this week. All of it went back to the mother childhood, the childhood of what their mother, the relationship they had, the first teacher. Here we go. Here go world class again. Stop world class. Anyway, I ain't making no noise, man. Like I said, guys, just an old tie. I made it to a bow tie with the navy blue in it. Navy blue shirt, earth tone colors, you know. This topic, you need something kind of, I don't need nothing dark on because good grief, it can get kind of dark here quick. But going back to you men, remember your role, know your role. Oh my goodness, here y'all go. And y'all please go check out Savannah. When she comes through, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. A lot of us gonna be there. She's the future. She's like a year younger than my daughter, about the same age as my daughter. They're the future. We push them. We push that future woman. With Jenny in here, OG Patrice, all these women that are in here that can help her outside of what her mother taught her and aunts. Yeah, she's in a safe place. So look, men, it's not gonna just be about the women. I keep telling you. You need to understand the power of a woman. And you need to learn how to make it work for you. If you don't, you're going to be out back like the steakhouse. Literally. You're going to be out back like the steakhouse. Yeah. All right. This is where the world class going to come in. Because women are also this. And he has the stats to back this up. So go ahead and do what you do, world class. Go ahead and do what you do. There's nothing against anybody. These are just facts. Now, let me get into this lifesaver thing or taker. That's even before the child even gets here. Well, Savannah, I'm a protector, sweetheart. I'm a protector. Everybody in my family tell you. Corfax will tell you he's my best friend I grew up with in this chat. And my cousin, Honey Love, I grew up with both of them all my life. They'll both tell you I'm a protector. And, but lifesaver or taker. Let's go to the lifesaving. I asked my daughter this question one day. Watch this. I'm gonna let it hit home. Watch me go left and then right, back, left, up, down. I said, if something happened to you and blah, 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 would you tell me? And y'all gonna figure out what the question would be after I give you the answer. She goes, no, Dad, because I would need you around. So you would never tell me? Nope. Maybe years later, and the person's dead already, but nope, I need you around because you're just going to react. You're not going to respond. And she's right. So a lot of women hold a lot of secrets to keep a lot of you sorry, weak men that took advantage of them or did something to them that you know you should have not done. They saved your life. You scrub. So respect it. Respect it at the end of the day. That's where I'm at with that. Respect it. Women are lifesavers. I asked a brother in the barbershop yesterday. Didn't even know him. I said, depending on what your sister would come tell you right now, will it depend on if that guy would live or die? He goes, yes. He didn't even know me. It was an automatic yes. Which is I have to talk to my son about daily with his beautiful sister who's like my daughter, but she calls me Uncle Bernard. We took a picture today. I had to talk him out of stuff with her because she's so gorgeous and beautiful that men come at her and blah, blah. I said, bro, you got a son. You have 2 sons now. But his sister knows what it is. His sister knows what it is, even with me, her uncle. Yeah, it's like that. My cousin Honey in the chat knows what it is with her cousin. And she got brothers that you got to get past first, but I might beat them to the punch. Just saying. They are lifesavers. You sucker MCs. We're going to go back to the 80s. You up here complaining about women. You don't know their story. Shut up, dude. They actually probably saved a few lives. Now, for those on the flip side of that who didn't even allow the life to get here and they took it before that child was born, that's a different topic. Lifesaver or taker. But I'm more on the saver side because I've talked to countless women who said they have not told their fathers what their uncles did to them and all this other stuff, or the guys in the neighborhood, or their own family members. What? I know y'all didn't expect it. It could be a somewhat rated R conversation without cussing, but you get what I'm saying. And for you guys that are doing that at whatever age you're watching this, and however old you are, and you just did not get caught like the Hollywood guys did, you pass a punk to me. How about that? You pass one. Don't make that young lady or that young woman pull your skeletons out the closet like Halloween decorations. Because she's saving your life. Can you imagine how many daughters there are of police chiefs and police? And some of y'all say they already corrupt, but they're not even telling their fathers about what's going on because they know the whole police force would be at the dude's house. They're lifesavers. Respect it. See, us men in this chat, we respect it and we protect it. That's what we do. Because we don't have that type of record on our record. On my life record or nothing. That record's nowhere near. Because we're protectors. Big Mike Drop, what's going on? I'll tell y'all something, man. You're not going to keep messing and talking about these women because you're a weak man. Corfax, Big Mike Drop, the World Class, other brothers here, Marcus, whoever watching. We don't roll like that. We don't have to question what we are as men because we know what we are. We don't have 24 and 30 chapters like the R. Kelly video that's forever. Woman living in the closet. It's the longest video ever. We ain't in the closet about nothing. We out here. But you need to understand the power of a woman. When I needed help in math, it was a woman that stepped up. It was Big Mike Drop that offered his wife to help me. Miss Amber Alert. My calm, my everything is my cousin. My first cousin. My calm and my everything is a woman that I married. She keeps me balanced as crazy as I am. I really need to get a picture painted of me like on a dog chain and my son, my daughter, and my wife are trying to hold me back. That's me. I'm looking for an artist and paint that picture as we speak. Seriously, I protect. I taught my son how to protect. I can call him on three-way right now. Son, when I die, who in charge of me? I said, what's your responsibility? He said, to make sure everybody's good, plus, my family first. He answers it without thinking. So back to the women. With the help of his mother, that's where we're at with my son and my daughter. The power of a woman. And when you got a man that's present, it's a beautiful thing. Even if you guys not even together, I've seen it work and I know it works because I've done it. Did it today. Son's mother out there, like I said, watching my grandson play. Everybody out there getting along. It's good for my grandson to see that. We rolling eyes and talking about, oh, blah, blah. We ain't doing all that. We grown out here. The power of a woman. And if she wasn't a woman, she wouldn't have to do that. And she respects my wife. Her parents treat my wife just like it's their daughter. I cannot make this stuff up. That's how my wife carries herself. But that's the power of her mom. My son's other grandmother. The power of a woman. Because her mother could be like, don't deal with her at all. I wish you could, you should have been with her. I've seen it. I'm living it. It's a lifesaver. You have the right woman in your life. Let me tell you something. Blood pressure could be down, man. You can get off them pills. You can get off these pills, man. You can get off these pills. And that's why I said I'm on the guys. There's not going to be a time that nobody can come over here and send a young man or a man. Look, guys, it's not even worth doing the show, so I'm just going to drop the nugget here. Don't get caught up in an 18-year moment. Uh-oh. Don't end up in a moment for an 18-year car payment because you got caught up in the moment. You didn't get to know her. You didn't meet her mom or her aunt or whoever raised her and see how they handle her growing up if her father wasn't there, because most likely it's going to be an identical copycat. And now you stuck out there. You can't complain about the woman that you did not vet. And I understand that. That's why I make these videos. That's why it's going to take me longer to get to 100,000, because I'm not spewing, what do you want to call it? Gossip. I don't care what Hollywood's doing. Let them do what they do. I'm talking about us on this ground level. These people right here that have access to me. And in a month or two, I'm gonna start my, I've already got the website up for my life coach business. I already have it up. So I'm about to start that. I'm not going to hit anybody in the head with that. I know what I should be charging because I'm certified, but hey, it's not about that. It's about helping. But guys, you got to get to know these women first. Don't get caught up in the moment. Just like the Usher song, Caught Up. Caught up. Stop blaming everything on the women. I guess if y'all can, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if this is worth you listening to on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon while you're sucking on a chicken bone. Right? Listen, I know women have done some terrible things according to history when it comes to abortions and the feminist move for some, what they might say. That's one thing. Once again, let women handle women. It's enough of them out there. But you guys out there complaining like a woman, it's a waste of time, because you have young men that you could be teaching and doing platforms like this, what I'm doing right now. You're wasting time, a whole bunch of time, useless time. You need to stop that. This is why we do what we do over here. So Savannah's funny. You're funny, Savannah. Any help you need, Savannah, I got you. It's not hard. And I did this background, another nugget. Thank you for bringing that up, Savannah, because It's organic. I can move different things around. Different shows, y'all gonna see different things. Like if I'm having a wine talk, the books might disappear. Might be some flowers or some wine bottles up there. It's organic, right? It's class. It's me. So anytime, anything you need help with, anyway. Um Here goes world class with the jokes. But look, guys, this is what I was saying. Now, watch this. We talked about the woman being the first teacher, the nurturer, definitely the decision maker, the lifesaver or taker. Notice how you guys notice how I did not spend a lot of time on the taker part. That's easy. See, I'm doing everything that's not easy. It's easy for people to always talk about what somebody's doing wrong, especially when it comes to complaining men, complaining about what women are not doing, and they don't have their stuff together. Not even a quarter of it. And some women will still take you like that, that you don't even deserve. But your mouth is so ridiculous that no woman wants you. Understand this, guys. Your makeup is not always money. See, women have actual makeup, but a lot of men try to use their money as makeup to make up for what they don't have or what they lack. But a lot of times with these real women I know, these real women in the chat, that makeup does not work for them. Okay. What We Know podcast. How we doing? How we doing? You got an organic gold in there. Facts not come from truth. And like I said, guys, for those of you in the chat, you do not have to put that. Just put Bernard as. I know it might formulate when you start to type, but that's a lot to put in there. Y'all can just put Bernard as. So like I said, guys, you got to be on your square before you come at these women. You need to understand the power of a woman. If you don't, you're going to have a hard life. Hard life. Because they are lifesavers or a taker. Rosewood got burnt down in Florida because of one lie off of a woman. The power of a woman. The power of a woman. She can take you off of child support. Dude, stop tripping. Just pay the child support, do your part, and maybe y'all can get cordial. Been there, done that. The power of a woman. Respect it. Stop doing these crazy things, having relations with them and talking junk about them, and all she has to do is say, well, I didn't want that, so I'm calling the R word. I'm calling foul. Shut your mouth, dude. You're sounding like a full-grown baby. It's somebody's daughter. And see, when you begin to have daughters, you start to look at things a little bit different. You start thinking about all the things you did when you were from 12 on up for some guys, or even younger. Uh-oh. Karma. Just saying. Candidate Ann, how you doing? Just, hey, y'all, give a shout out to her. Candidate Ann is in the house. Another strong woman. Another strong woman. So, you know, guys, this is what it is. This is what it is. You know, so I want y'all to notice this. Number 5, powerful things named after women. I'm just going to go with one. They probably won't do that again. When they named that storm after one of your cousins or your middle name, Katrina, She showed you what a woman looks like with her hands on her hips and her neck rolling. Powerful things named after one. They named that storm Katrina. We still talking about Katrina to this day. They don't call it him nature. They call it Mother Nature. And what happens when Mother Nature gets mad? We are 6 feet or 7 feet below sea level where I live, Virginia Beach area. One right bomb hits the ocean. We are all underwater. Norfolk is an island. There's no place on Norfolk, Virginia, where you do not have to go over or underwater to get off of the Norfolk Island. People lived here all their life and never realized that. It's an island. Yep. Mother Nature. They don't call it his nature. They call it Mother Nature. The beauty of it and the ugliness of it. Like, when she's mad, you know she's mad. Thunderstorms, snowstorms, hurricanes. You've made her mad. Mother Nature. So, let me tell you something. These are some things that people do not want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. On the other part of understand the power of a woman, I wanted to go more right than left because we have enough people up here in the digital space doing the left part. Oh, they're not doing this. Why are you even paying attention to the ones that are doing the left things instead of paying attention to the women that are doing the right things? And you guys want to sit here and complain like baby grown infants. See, I'm proof of what I bring to the chat. Y'all see who's in my chat. I have pretty much a lot of content creators, beautiful ones, and moderators in my chat. They don't just go to anybody's chat. Check it out. Go look at other people's chats. You don't see them in the chat. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what it is. These are no nonsense people that I have. They're here for a reason because over here they get a break. You see all the love they're showing each other? This is what we do over here. This is what we do over here. Candidate Ann woke up out of her sleep graveyard shift to still come up on this show. Thank you. Understand the power of a woman, her sacrifice, the stuff she puts up with, you know, and just going back up there, like Wally said with Savannah. I'm pretty much like the watcher. I'm not on everybody's panel. I can tell you who said what. I'll sit back and watch. And a lot of it I don't watch long because they're just spewing nothing but darkness. See, like when people leave this chat here, I want them to feel a certain way. And some things were written down that I have written down. You guys know. He said I literally got my feet up. That's what I want you to do, world class. I want everybody to relax here. My mods already know to drop everybody that's a content creator stuff up in here. You know, Candidate Ann has a great channel. Great channel. Suzette Speaks. A lot of people. And so this goes for men and women on this, even though we're talking about the power of a woman. But women, this is for you too. I'm gonna lead this out for the women, but men, you take this in too. Learn how to be chosen and learn how to choose. Learn how to stop being chosen and learn how to choose. See, that's the nuggets we drop over here. Stuff you can take with you, make you think. Be like, oh, thanks, Bernard. Man, I hope I just changed somebody's life. I changed my own life writing stuff down. So they'll be like, but I actually heard that one from a movie. Learn how to stop being chosen and learn how to choose in your life. Somebody's choosing to treat you wrong, choose not to deal with them. Care how long that relationship has been going, at work, at home. Gotta learn how to do that. I'm just saying, you people have to learn how to do that. Here's another one I wrote. When you know where you belong, it's hard to be where you're at. When you know where you belong, it's hard to be where you are at or where you are right now. I know from personal experience. All these useless jobs you had, or you're at a job that pays good money, but it's not fulfilling. It's also been proven when you finally do the job or the thing you love to do and you get paid for it, you manage your money better. But when you have a powerful woman beside you, not behind you, beside you, makes all the difference in the world. The power of a woman. See, you got so many guys running around here. That's why I'm continuing the narrative off of certain platforms that I saw this week. Is we need to understand the power of the woman. And you need to hear it from a man sometimes instead of all the other men talking about why she doing this or why they doing that. Once again, you're focusing on something that's not even up your alley. Is that all the content you got? Really? You're going to waste digital space with that? Really? Because you don't really know how to be a man and approach a real woman? The power of a woman. See, I've seen it where some men don't even be in the woman's league and she'll still give him a shot and he'll still mess that up. Noble knows what I'm talking about, the world class. You know what I'm talking about. We've seen it. You jack that up. Even with the answers to the test, you mess that up. Because you're caught up in your emotions, your feelings. And so what people really need to realize is understand the power of a woman. And men, once you understand that, you can you will have a portion of the world in your hand because it's a lot more of them than us. I'm not even going to say, I'll say this. There's a reason for that. And for whatever God or whatever thing you believe in, there's a reason for that. Y'all make sure you guys check out the world class. Hit the like button. And guys, you have to understand, if you don't understand yourself, if you go watch my past videos, the Know You series, if you don't understand yourself, men, how are you going to understand a woman that you're complaining about, that you don't even know how to talk to? You don't even know how to approach them. You got to look at it for yourself. This is what it is right here. Women, you guys are the first teacher, the nurturer, decision maker, the lifesaver or taker. This is pretty much an easy one and easy show for me because I understand those things. If you don't understand those things, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. And this is why I still stay on the men, even though this is named the power of a woman, I'm still coming at the men that are complaining about the wrong type of woman or women. This is why you will never see these women in this chat responding to the whining men that's complaining about women. You got all these videos and useless content on that, and it's not helping anybody. And you don't know what state of mind that young lady might be in when she acts out. Nobody thinks about that. So what are we doing here besides wasting time? By the way, if you have any suggestions, you can go to Bernard factsandthetruth@gmail.com. Send me some suggestions. We will take it there. Rhymes all full of it. Oh goodness. So this is just something I just wanted to touch on a little bit. I'm not gonna waste you guys' beautiful Saturday. I know we got some other people coming on later on today. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I just wanted to come from a point of view. And the reason why, let me explain this. The reason why my stuff does not be out a week ahead of time, because I'd really be thinking deep, like what's worth talking about. It was supposed to be about communication today, but I was like, nobody wants to hear about that. Because the people that are in my chat, we're either learning it or we're good at it. Because communication is all about the delivery too, body wise and speaking wise. But I just wanted to come at you guys with a different angle and not a other sphere angle, mad at the world. No. Respect the woman. You'll be surprised how much you can get out of a woman just with respect alone. You need to understand their power or what they can do, men, without even touching you. Seriously, just off a word, your life and career could be done. So I'm glad you guys came through. I'm not going to hold this long. I didn't want to, drag this out. I just said what I said. And for those that might be writing it down, first thing, a woman's a teacher. Number 2, she's a nurturer. Number 3, she's a decision maker. Number 4, lifesaver or taker. Number 5, I left it off with powerful things named after women. There's a reason for that. It is a real strong reason for that. And so, see if I can find something else to end this with for you guys. So, like I said, here's another. Let me see. Here's another one. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. I'm going to read that again. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. I know it's deep. Y'all know how I roll. I'm just saying. Like a bad light, I am out. And I love all you guys. I thank all you guys for coming. And I hope to see you guys next week. Like I said, I'm working on starting to make shorts. Peace and love and gratitude to you all. Thank you.